When not to use a realtor? That's cheeky, right? Because I'm a realtor. I know. But here's the thing. I also buy and sell real estate outside of Austin and end up on the other side of the transaction, just like you. And you know what? I know firsthand how much good working with a realtor can do. Even though I'm a licensed realtor in Texas, I'm also limited elsewhere. So I don't know things like market, the schools, the neighborhoods, and sure, I could Google it, but I think we can all agree that only gets us so far. We rely on realtors to be the local experts, boots on the ground, who know what we need to know and also know how to find the answers we don't know things to. So what I'm gonna do in this video is share with you my insider knowledge on what really matters when choosing a realtor and what you can do to vet the best realtor that suits your needs. Because really, when not to use a realtor is when they don't fulfill the things I'll cover in this video. Let's dive in. What I look for in an agent is their experience and local expertise. And no, that doesn't mean who's been in the biz the longest. First and foremost, you want someone who's extremely knowledgeable and truly knows their market. What I specifically look for is deep knowledge of specific neighborhoods, such as does an area have a history of clay soil, oak wilt, price fluctuations, inventory, neighborhood amenities, traffic even. Next, I look for understanding of local market conditions. So is it a seller, buyer, or balanced market? And above all else, I look for how can they lead the conversation, meaning they know what you need to know and they'll be asking you questions and answering all of your questions. You should feel supported because in real estate, you're going to have a lot of conversations, a lot of discussions, and you should feel supported during this. The second thing I look for in an agent is communication style. This is absolutely crucial, and it's something I pay very close attention to when I'm choosing an agent. As a realtor myself, I know how important it is to adapt to each client's communication style. So here are three main types of communication styles. One, the closer. I'm going to sell this house today. A lot of people like this confident, results-driven, aggressive energy, while others might completely be repelled by this robust, non-specific approach, wondering, how are you going to sell my house today? Wait, I don't want to sell my house today. The second communication style is the collaborative approach, asking lots of questions and encouraging clients to think about it, sleep on it, and holding their hand through the process, making sure everything is going well for them, making sure it feels like a partnership. For the clients who like the closer, they will be very irritated by this communication style, while others will embrace the lack of pressure and the slower pace of communication. The third approach is a more data-driven communication style, spending lots of time sharing information, data, and explaining things to a T. The communication might be void of flair and maybe personality, but they will offer loads of data filled with detail. This might be exhausting to some, while to others, it's so comforting. Engineers. Feel it out and make sure your realtor has the right communication style that works for you, or they are able to adapt to you and even proactively ask you how you want to communicate. The third thing I look for is negotiation skills and advocacy. This is super important. So when I'm the client, I want someone who's going to be as fierce of an advocate for me as I am for my own clients. So this isn't just about being aggressive, it's about being strategic and effective. So here are three questions you can ask your realtor to ensure they can support you when it comes time for negotiations. Number one, ask them about their experience dealing with multiple offer negotiations and what their successful strategies have been. This should be an easy and fun question for them to answer. Hopefully, they have a lot of fun stories of successful past client transactions that involve navigating multiple offer situations. Number two, ask them about their negotiation style. How do they approach the negotiation table? It's okay to ask this question ahead of time because you're going to find out one way or the other, like how they do this. So better to find out ahead of time. Number three, ask them about a time when they had a situation they had to read and adjust tactics accordingly. Again, another fun way for them to share with you experiences of how things work when working with them. All right, we're halfway through. So if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, do the things to my channel so I don't lose you in the YouTube rabbit hole. Thanks. The fourth thing is professional ethics and integrity. This is a non-negotiable for me and should be for you as well. As a realtor, I know exactly what to look for in terms of ethical behavior. So here are the red flags to watch out for. Speaking negatively about other realtors. This is a violation of our code of ethics law. The other thing is withholding information for convenience, pushing you towards decisions that benefit them more than you, being vague about their processes or fees. That's a big one. Green flags: transparency in all communication, willingness to explain their reasoning, clear documentation of all transactions, respect for professionals in the industry. If a realtor shows signs of the red flags, just move on and find someone else. The fifth thing is availability and commitment. I, of all people, would know no realtor can be available 24/7, but they should have a clear system in place for staying in touch with you and managing your expectations. So before choosing a realtor, make sure they provide with you the following: clear communication about their schedule, prompt responses to messages, even if just to acknowledge receipt. I love that, where they're like, hey, I'm gonna meet, I'll get right back to you. Thank you. Systems for handling urgent matters and backup plans for when they're unavailable. Remember, it's not about being available every second, it's about being reliable and having clear communication channels. And finally, resources and support systems. That's right. A great realtor should have a strong network of professional connections and resources to support your transaction. So here's what to look for. Relationships with reliable lenders and banks, connections with quality home inspectors, builders, contractors, network of professionals such as title companies and attorneys, and lastly, educational resources when needed, because you're gonna have a lot of questions and sometimes it's good to follow a link and read more about it. So hopefully now you have a better sense of what to look for when searching for the right realtor for you. If you meet a realtor and they don't fulfill your needs, please don't make the mistake of assuming that all realtors are like that. I know so many good realtors and they are so good and dedicated to their clients. It's amazing how supportive and talented they are and can save you time and energy and money. Time and energy is money. So they'll take such good care of you and you'll never want to work with anyone else. However, it is unfortunately your task to find them out of a sea of many realtors. But I promise you, your realtor is out there, and I hope that now you feel empowered to find them. Look for someone who has local knowledge, matches your communication style, has harnessed effective negotiation strategies, has unwavering professionalism, who is available to serve you, and who offers the right support that tailors your needs. As someone who works on both sides of the transactions, I can tell you that these are the qualities that truly matter when you're making one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. If you need help getting started, I can assist through my Realtor connection. I can connect you with vetted professionals who meet these criteria in any city's market. And if you're looking to buy or sell in Austin, I'd love to show you firsthand how these principles guide my own practice. If you found this insider's perspective helpful, be sure to like and subscribe as always for more real estate tips and insights. And don't forget, I'm here for any questions you have. This is Sammy Midler. Until next time. Bye.